Yeah, bro, it's just a whole nother thing for me. I'm not the same JID. Like, I'm not the same JID. I might just change my name to, like, Destin now. I just gotta go by the real person now. Like, fuck all the rap shit. Like, it's just...
What's up, y'all? For Complex, I'm Jordan Rose, and today I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend. JID is in the building.
What's up, bro?
My brother.
Appreciate you having me.
How you feeling?
Solid, bro. Been running around, you know.
Yeah. Listen, a wise man once said, new JID music is like chicken grease. that wise man was Zach Fox.
That's my brother, too. It makes sense. That's on brand.
And I agree, bro, because it's like when it hits, you immediately feel a reaction to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm super excited for God Does Like Ugly, the album. So before the album, you dropped the Prelux.
Yeah.
Fire package joints that I'm assuming just didn't make the album.
Yeah, for whatever reasons, yeah.
Yeah. One track I gotta highlight, Animals Part 1.
Yeah.
What mode do you get in mentally when you know you about to spar with Eminem on a track?
The same old. Woke up, smoked the blunt.
Yeah.
Started rain. But it was nothing for real because I had a bigger plan for that record that didn't come into. It didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I made adjustments or whatever. But literally just sent him a 16. Bruh sent back. I was like, damn, it's long, twin. Like, to make it a song.
Yeah.
But he was like, nah, let me just get this off. He wasn't tripping on it being an album, whatever. Like, I seen a little discourse like about his fans saying, oh, why he wouldn't put... But I'm like, bro, don't care. He's a real rapper. Like, bro just was sharpening steel. I don't know if he got a new album. I don't know what the fuck, but he just was ready to rap.
Yeah.
And you got to respect that coming from anybody. And not putting such a burden on where it landed. You know what I'm saying? It was just calm conversation. Oh, cool. Like, appreciate it. Like, thanks, Marsh.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's also dope that y'all have that rapport because obviously you was on Death of Slim Shady.
Yeah.
I personally feel like he wanted to get his get back. He felt like...
I stay out of that. I stay out of all of that. Who best verse? It's about the music to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whoever got the best, I don't even really care. I don't never change no verse after I get somebody's verse back. I've never done that.
For real?
Yeah, M changed the verse a couple times. I ain't changed, you know?
He's like, I can correct.
Keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the art, bro. Like, this fucking culture we in, bro, this is such a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so blessed to be a part of it. So when I get opportunities like this to do a song with Mos Def, M, Method Man, like, you know what I'm saying? These are the people who set the foundation for some of this stuff we're doing. T.I., like, the Outkast and all of it, you know what I'm saying? Big Boy. Having these relationships, like, is bigger than a lot of things that I foresaw, like, coming into the industry and shit.
You know, you tweeted that you working on Deluxe also, which we'll get to, but you waiting for a flute, and I saw some people being like, 3 stacks? Is that the flute we waiting on? Uh-oh.
We'll talk later.
Heard that. Because I remember even, like, speaking of just legends, like, you posted up with 3 stacks earlier this year or last year?
It was in Paris.
Oh, it was in Paris at Fashion Week. Well, so speaking of your travels abroad, I heard a story that you performed for Leonardo DiCaprio at a Leonardo DiCaprio after party.
Yeah. At Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Bro's a fan. Crazy.
Insane.
He had a little private party, and I'm really cool with one of his close friends, and who set the connection up. So, bro, we performed at the what's the name. He's standing right in front of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dead for real. Like, got paid. Like, it was a real thing. It was all the who's was in there. It's crazy. And then we went to lunch, sat down, talked. I got to ask him like real questions, like, bro, what do you think about me naming projects after you and stuff? He was honored. You know what I'm saying? And then me and Q-Tip is one of his closer friends. So that was another way that we had a relationship, and he just was honoring Q-Tip and telling him, like, the fact that Q-Tip rock with you, like, he must see that same genius in you and you performing. Like, I saw the same thing. So it's crazy that you know that. I never told nobody this. But
Listen,
yeah,
man,
this was this year. Yeah.
that's insane because obviously you've given so many props to DiCaprio with the DiCaprio series.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're able to tell him about that, and then
That's my dog. We have a relationship. Like,
that's insane.
you know what I'm saying?
But getting into the title itself, God Does Like Ugly, can you break down what that means?
Simple. 2019, my grandmother passed. But before this, I remember just speaking to her. It was something crazy going on in the world occurrence or something. And Shawty was like, God does like ugly, letting all this out. And then she was like, you should name this your album. I was like, dang, girl, you cold.
Damn, OD cold.
Like, Shawty snap, like, A&R grandma type. But ever since then, when I locked in on the Forever Story, I locked in on this. So I've been working on these projects kind of like, well, I was working on them simultaneously. 2020, 21, all of that stuff. You know, Forever Story came out in 22. But a lot of these records came from that time period of that focus, and it was some of that pain from her passing that kind of just all poured into this album and what it turned into. Because I'll say this, I probably made 150 songs for GDLU, not Forever Story. Forever Story was way more tight knit. I probably made a smaller amount, but probably $150 for this. And then some of the songs didn't get cleared and stuff like that. So through time, I was changing things, and it took a whole lot of like distress and like chaos to get to this body of work. But at the same time, it don't feel like that. It feels smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way I listen to it and stuff like that. It gets rigid, crazy at the beginning, then it smooths out, and then at the end, you know what I'm saying? You get your story, you get the karmas and all the other stuff. So it was just a long process of believing in the music, sitting with it, and just trying to find the best world for it to be. And I don't know, I feel like it turned out right.
Do you feel like this album was a part of your healing process from losing your grandmother?
That combined with, like, I've been saying this, my brother just, you know what I'm saying, he's back in prison. And that, and just losing a few people, a bunch of people in the time between Forever Story and now. There's been a lot of stuff, occurrences. It's been a lot of blessings, but at the same time, it's been some real life growing up, grown man shit I had to deal with. And it's an ongoing thing. It's not the worst, but it's definitely things that you just gotta like man up to the table and deal with. And that was one of the things, like me, my brother, like I would say I'm one of the more successful people in my family. So just helping my mama, seeing her go through her process of dealing with her oldest son,
right,
her firstborn, and it's like when you in jail, bro. It's like when somebody in your family's in jail, it's like the whole family in there, bro. So I kind of take on the weight of all of that.
Like you talk about like the prison system a little bit, and you talk about how a lot of us, like black people, obviously like the stereotypes and the police brutality and everything, all of that chaos that's in the world, you highlight that in this album. And I was, obviously this is something that's always occurring, and I was, in my head when I was listening to the music, I was wondering what made you want to highlight it now especially, but it's kind of like because you're also going through these things in your own personal life.
Yeah, the first two songs, I mentioned it. I was saying my brother back inside a cell, so I just said a prayer in the Garden of Eden, said he couldn't help either, whatever. And then the first song, I'm just speaking to, well, not the first, on Glory, I'm literally just telling his whole story. The first verse, second verse kind of wraps it up, and it's little ins and outs of the world I'm building with it, but really it's just about him, you know what I'm saying? And then about just the struggles that come with, like, you know, black people being incarcerated or people being incarcerated, period, bro. That's just, that system is just fucked, and I've been so used to it my whole life. I have, like, bro, I can show you a picture right now of me 6 years old just visiting my brother in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, simple shit like that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that wrapped my mind around, like, a different perspective. It gave me a different outlook at life. And, yeah.
It's dope to hear that backstory behind Glory, because Glory is one of my favorite songs. And I was wondering, like, also how that beat, just how that entire song came together.
Hectic, because you had the project.
Yeah.
So you know things changed.
Yeah.
So with that, bro, we found a choir. Well, the producer found this obscure choir. They were amazing. I believe she's from Memphis, Tennessee. They could have been. And at first it had like just raw me expressing just the music, telling the story or whatever. So when they heard the song, they initially denied it.
Yeah.
Because I was cussing. I was just blah, blah, blah. And I knew the importance of it. So I told my team, I'm like, yo, actually, let me talk to who denied it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, she's a super religious lady from the South. Her father put this together. He since then passed, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, cool, I understand that. But I want to show them, like, I'm a spiritual. And I'm not just a rapper, bro. I'm a spiritual man.
Right.
Religious as well, but more spiritual. And I got my mom on the phone. I was like, Mom, talk to this lady, let her know.
That's crazy.
I told my mom on her stupid ass. I'm just playing. I ain't mean to say that. But I told my mom on it, and they had bro, it was like they was best friends.
Wow.
As soon as they got on the phone, it was me, a couple guys from label management, my mom, and this lady, and her assistant. And those are some of the... Meeting them people was a blessing for this project. For me to have this song on a project after what they spoke into my life, and them clearing, I just took the cuss words off. I was like, all right, I'll move stuff around, like, I'll honor you.
Yeah.
Cleared it. They cleared it. And then we got on the phone again. When we got back on the phone, bro, they was like, yo, we been looking at your music and who you are as an artist. And they said they believe that the industry is crazy, it's dark, it's whatever, that's they religious, so they got a different perspective of it. When they're not wrong in some regards, but they said, we see something for you, so we want to just pray over you.
Wow.
Yeah, they already cleared it. They was like, can we get back on the phone one more time? I was like, why do you want to talk again? Boom. No, let's just pray over you, bro. This is like a spiritual warfare that you about to enter because of the power and how this record was found. And it was like beautiful as hell. And I'm like, this is some beautiful Southern shit. There's no way I can drop this project and not have this blessing of a song on here. I don't care what else is on here. Something got to move around. And you know I moved around one of my favorite ones, but at the same time, it's going to come the following Monday.
Yeah.
And it still get to be a part of the project. But that blessing, bro, they prayed over the song. They was running back like lyrics from other stuff that they found like that was moving to them as far as my discography. And I was just like, bro, some shit is bigger than just like a bar.
Yeah.
Or what, you know what I'm saying? Some shit is really connecting to the human experience, bro. And that almost brought like tears to my eyes. That song was powerful as hell.
Dog, the whole time you were saying that, I'm thinking about the second verse, like, I can see glory in the lights, and like just the way, like that riff you get into, and to start the second verse feels like the opening word from a pastor. Yeah, you know what I mean. Obviously, you have that pastor. Also,
that pastor is my producer, Crystal's father. So
holy shit.
Yeah, he's a PK. So last album I had my dad on here, and now I have his dad on here with 3 different inserts on the album. That's just like blessings to me, bro. These are real sermons that he spoke in front of his church, that his son recorded, that he has recorded. Wow. And I'm like, yo, find something that speaks to what we talking about right here. So the last line of glory you hear, I'm giving glory up to God to give it back to you, casual. His dad come in with bars. He say, nothing in my life is something with, nothing in my life can compare with what God has outfitted me with.
Oh, yeah.
Louis Vuitton can't touch it. Gucci can't touch it. He was going crazy just about like the makeup of a man and just the blessings of being on earth and shit like that. I'm like, yo. And this is right after you just hear Westside Gunn say my bitch is ugly. This is the greatest album.
The dichotomy, literally.
Yeah, bro. It's really just like some juxtaposition perspective type shit. Yeah. And however people receive it, it just gonna kind of let you know where you at in your world. Like, there's gonna be some demons out there that can't even understand, like, why would he put up, like, but, you know.
Well, speaking of pastors, watch how I do this transition. Malice, Push, Clipse. You see that complex cover?
These my boys.
You heard?
My boys. Malice on here?
Nah, it's just Push on this one.
All good, all good.
But talk to me about getting them on Community. Talk to me about Community and getting them on that track.
It's so fire, bro, because my life be always on some full circle shit. I went to school in Virginia, bro. I went to college where they are from. I've been all around their hood. I got kicked out of school. I did the craziest things in Virginia, bro. Like, I went to jail in Virginia, bro.
Crazy.
I've never been to jail in Atlanta. Virginia, gang, Virginia is the only place I got locked up at.
Damn.
Crazy.
Well, good that you didn't get locked up ever again after that, but still crazy.
Yeah. Once after that. But Virginia was the first place, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I became a man there. Like, I went to college there, so it's like my formative years, you know what I'm saying? Being out on my own. And of course, who the number one, who am I listening to out there? Clipse, bro.
Of course.
Everybody, bro. Everybody's listening to Clipse. We all fans, bro. I never even thought, I wasn't even trying to rap at this point in my life. I was there playing football. I was on a football scholarship. Twin, when I tell you, it's like a full circle thing. Even the way I led into their verses, then you hear Push come in with a. I was like, no, put a round of applause behind these brothers, because these niggas are great. So I put that in behind the track, and then they did their things, and it's just such a beautiful thing, bro. Because I swear I've been such a fucking fan of them since forever, bro. Since they dropped. Pharrell too, bro. Like, Pharrell was the first person who told me surround sound was a hit. Oh, no. People, they said it, but he validated. He was like, oh, this finna go. I'm at his house in Miami. He said that. And it happened. That shit went crazy. But regardless of that, bro, it's like a full circle thing. And then they legends and what they just did with that project. And, man, I want to rap like that when I'm 50 and 40. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to put a cap on rappers like, oh, you got to stop it. This is a young man game. No, sir. No, sir. Actually, the best rappers through time, probably best albums if they made it that far is probably 30s, unless we think about Nas or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The best albums come through when they hit that man stage. That full manhood mindset that kind of helps you put stuff together, because it's more of a mental thing. It's not physical. It's not sports. So you don't goddamn your knees ain't gonna go bad when I'm writing a rap type shit. So.
But it's crazy that Pharrell said that about surround sound, because you have that bar on the intro about it took the ceiling challenge for people to realize I'm ahead of my peers.
Above my
peers. Crazy bar.
Yeah.
Do you still feel like an underdog in some regards?
Nope. I got them asses in them seats, gang.
Real.
You come to the JID show, this shit sold out. You know what I'm saying? And even, bro, the Dollar and the Dream is just showing me. I'm like, oh, we may have gained a little more fans since last time. You know what I'm saying? Last tour was sold out, double dates. We doing 4,000, 5,000 cap meetings. But this time, we up in the show. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, I'm doing State Farm.
Oh, shit.
Feel me? I'm doing an arena. Like, it's not the whole tour, not arena, but I have the flexible enough to certain cities I can go and I can pull a 10 ball. That's all I want. You give me 10, 15,000 people tonight, y'all might not. You better get your interviews in now. Yeah,
real.
Because I might not talk. I might not talk, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Until I really have something to say. And that's how I want to live as an artist. I want to say something when I have something to say. I don't want to be forced into your algorithms or whatever. I want to come with a message, and however that comes across is just what it is. But that's my thing.
That's dope, because it's also like, you also say on the intro, you know, how fans are tracking record sales like they're record execs themselves, and kind of how hip-hop discourse first week numbers have become such a talking point to regular fans that I feel like it's kind of fucked up how people perceive music. And I was just talking to Wale about the same thing, how do you think those first week number conversations have changed how normal fans are digesting and perceiving music?
It could be like it's almost a herd mentality type thing. But at the same time, I don't fault the fans for that. I said it on the album because it's truth, but I don't fault them. It's like, we have so much access to information we probably don't need. We have so many thoughts that people you would have never know. But they're all right here because Elon put us in the same classroom. On God. Everybody just raising their hand when they throw a tweet out there and just giving answers to questions that's not being asked. It's just so much. You can't even blame the fans. Let them rock out. I was just speaking on how I feel about that in a small regard, but at the same time, it doesn't affect how I move. Because like I said, I've been working on this album since 2020. It's 2025. It stood the test of time.
Facts.
In my world, it stood the test of time. So when I don't trip on after the work is done, I'm not going over the work. I'm not like, oh, look at this, look what I did here. It's like, nah, put out there, this is for y'all. If you hate it, love it, I'm moving on to the next. And yeah, just keep making music because it's hip-hop shit, bro. It's literally the best thing in the world, bro. Yeah. It's such a blessing, bro.
Yeah, and it's like listening to this album, it feels so much like you taking that weight off your shoulders like you were talking about earlier. There's even a line on a VCR, another crazy track. You know, I'm not essentially you say I'm not popping because of cold, it's because I'm cold. Yeah. You know what I mean? Do you feel like you still also are getting any of that, of like people trying to accredit your accomplishments to the Dreamville Cole affiliation? Do you still see that at all?
Yeah, it's always gonna be that attachment. Right. I'm not mad at that, bro. I promise, bro. It's so much stuff that I don't buy stock in. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's so much stuff that is just not worth my attention, bro. And it's stuff that is, but at the same time, I just try to like gauge it and try to keep my discernment like across the board, like leveled. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you look at all these I told you, we're just in the same class. You look at all of this shit, bro, that drive you fucking crazy. You really just gotta be confident who you are. And that's advice I give myself. Like, just, nigga, you're you. You been him the whole time before, like, any of this stuff. And you were blessed with an opportunity, a platform to be around some talented individuals. And, bro, I mean, what more could I ask for? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, breathe. And I'm just trying to goddamn put my best foot forward and make the best art I can, regardless of judgment or whatever the comments things say.
That's a bar. And I think you do hear another thing I really, really liked about this album is you put on some young bulls from the city, Baby Kia, one of them, I was surprised to see Baby Kia on that joint. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Who else are you tapped into in terms of the younger up-and-coming artists, maybe in the city or otherwise?
Bro, I rock with music. It be so much, like I said, it be so much good music and stuff out there. I know along with the bad and stuff, but it's so much talent coming from my city. I always like shine light on Baby Kia. He's just he's similar to like when Tyler first came out. It's like the shock factor. It's not the same type of music, but it's like it's something there. Like it's something there that remind me. You know, of course we got like the Marco Pluses and his name Zucchini, Kenny Mason,
stupid. Yeah.
Anicia, Caribou, Suave, and these just strictly people from Atlanta. There's it's a few more I'm sure I'm forgetting about, but at the same time, I just always do that. Like, I always show love. You know, each project, you're going to see an OG. It's going to be somebody that's not in our generation. You know what I'm saying? One or two. It's going to be some people that's, like, not, I don't know, I'll call them popping or whatever, not as popping as me or whatever the case may be, or still working their way up. And I just like doing that, bro. I like bringing people into my world. Like, I did that really well on The Forever Story. And this one I think I executed well, because it's a lot of features. If you look at the track list, you think it's a lot of features, but they use in certain type of ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they use to their strengths as well. So I try to like lean into that anytime I got an opportunity.
Yeah, because then later on in the album we get into the R&B kind of bag. Nobu, you on your Para 2 shit.
Come on, man. We're going Spanish on it.
You feel me? Like bilingual shit is back.
For
you
sure,
know what I mean?
for sure.
Shout out to Jesse Reyes and Wholeheartedly with Ty Dolla $ign and Black.
Yeah.
Why did you want to, you've always done that in your albums, like get back into the R&B singing bag, but talk to me about how you've improved your vocals over the course of last album to this album, because you could hear it on those tracks.
Practice, bro. Practice. Recutting, because I told you I started, well, I didn't tell you, I started the song with Ty in 2018.
Oh, wow.
But the vocals wasn't there. Like, it wasn't even close to where they are now. And then the Jesse record, like, Shawty is such a beautiful, amazing, crazy person. I did that, bro. I did that. It was like 5 to 10 sessions of me and her going back doing it, like the Spanish, because it's different, like, dialects or whatever the fuck they use. I don't know. I need to learn another language so I can understand it a little bit more. But it was so beautiful just watching her, like, hey, mommy, she talking to her mom, and then she's, no, you gotta say it like this, Jid, and going to talk to her grandma or abuela or whatever, and coming back to tell me how to say it. I'm like, yo, shit, bro, like, I'm from Atlanta, gang, like, let me say it. But it was a tedious process, but it turned fucking beautiful, and it was only for like the last 20 seconds of the song, but
the ending,
it still mattered though, because I be running that shit back, like, even to this day.
Crazy thing, because like the final track, also one of my favorite for keeps.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It feels like a continuation or extension of 2007 to me, just in the sense of how you give this summary.
More zoned in.
Yeah, exactly.
More zoned in. I gave you right on that. You hit that right on the head. It's more zoned in on the specific details of the come up of an artist and the things you gotta focus on, and the song is basically saying nothing can make me stop this shit. Like, how it's like an ode to hip hop and to my fans as well, because I showed them big love at the beginning of it. And this project was worked on like on some like community shit. Like, I worked with a couple of producers went to high school with, of course, Christo, Childish Major, 2, my old D tackle from goddamn high school.
That's
like,
crazy.
Bro, it was just super family oriented. So that's why when I come back to Glory, bro, that shit give me chills, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just a special. It was a special everything was put together. So, but back to For Keeps, like we were saying, that song was just a detail oriented, a page in a book. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you take us there, like when you're talking about how you were rapping at the open mics. You be, yeah, I'm not with Earth Gang. I'm JID.
Yeah.
It makes me even think about. I was talking to Barry and Zeke, and they were saying how they discovered y'all.
Yeah.
Or I think you specifically they were at an open mic for Earth Gang,
Yep.
and you opened for them,
Yep.
and you went crazy. And Barry was like, "Yo, who the fuck is this rapping mad fast, mad crazy?"
Yeah.
And I feel like you tell a little bit of that story in that song, and also how you went a different route from doing trap music. And can you kind of talk about that? Because I think that is obviously distinctive.
That's important.
Of
Yeah.
where you are now.
Even though they was mimicking the trap sound, I know this wasn't how that sound. It's only fitting. Eventually, I lap clown like, give me that crown, pussy. That's fucking prophetic right there, bro. Fucking prophetic, bro.
What a bar.
Bro is. It just goes into like how much a nigga care about this shit, bro. And me, not idolizing, but me like having Outkast and all these Atlanta greats like on a pedestal that I just had to reach. CeeLo and all of these people and the different like flavors that come from Atlanta, the different stitches in the cloth that we all from. I was just like, all right, I have a different story I could tell. I almost signed to Coach K. I could have, yeah. I could have been a Migo. You feel me? Like, I'm the fourth Migo. Everybody know it now because Offset my boy.
Yeah.
But it could have went in that direction. But also, I'm such a maybe my taste in music. I'm a little eclectic. The sounds and styles of writing that I love, like my cousin Jonte Austin, his style of writing, the R&B songs that I work on, or trying to reach his level, a fucking sweet lady, and what he wrote for Emancipation of Mimi, all of that type of stuff, bro. Those real genuine musical like moments that change people's lives. I try to put this on rap albums.
yeah. And you do though.
Yeah. I do it. Not even try. I do there. I do. And trying to give best of both because I'm versatile. So I try to honor those gifts. And yeah, bro. Just trying to be a better artist every time. That's all artists just trying, bro. And then execute. And after you try, like you have to goddamn execute. So that's all it is for me, for real.
And then you dropped the bomb at the end of the track. I
told
y'all, I hit you, I DM'd you, I was listening to that shit. And I was driving, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you are a father now.
Yeah.
So why was it important for you to make that reveal on this song and in this moment?
Storytelling, and then that's kind of like a little fast forward button to like where I am right now.
Yeah.
So it gives you like, okay, how much I care about this shit, and then it gives you actually something tangible that I really can hold and really care. And not saying it's on the same thing, because having a child changed your whole mechanism. Like I'm cooked. I'm the softest, meanest, whatever. I don't know. I'm just like in this space growing with a little broke homie.
Yeah.
Trying to just figure out this process together, and we learning and just seeing love, bro. Like love like personified. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you love your mom and all of your parents and stuff, but when it's yours, it's like, oh, it's a whole different bag, right? And this is very important. It's very serious. I got to keep you alive every day. I have to teach you morals and sound, and all of the stuff like that, bro, that come with it. And it just put a whole nother plate on the table, literally and physically.
Yeah.
I mean, literally and whatever. But yeah, bro, it's just a whole nother thing. I'm not the same JID. Like, I'm not the same JID. I might just change my name to like Destin now. I just gotta go by the real person now. Like, fuck all the rap shit. Like, let's just, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's a blessing, bro. I've never felt no blessing like this before in my life. So that even goes into me not fucking around with like God is like ugly and all that. But it's like, no, bro, we on some. We praying before we go to sleep.
Right.
Before we eat, when we wake up, we instill in certain like confidence and just manifesting things over his life, and you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole different little bag.
And how did that moment change at all the album? Because you say you've been working on this for 5 years. I'm not a voiceologist, if that's a thing, but that baby definitely is not no damn 5 years old.
Not five.
So you must have had him at some point during the making of this. So how did that experience change the trajectory of the project?
Yeah, because it was being worked on so far back, and then bro dropped, and I don't think it changed the foundation of the songs, but it definitely changed like some of the subject matter. Niggas like, I feel like in the industry, in the climate, everything, people have been begging for me to jump off the porch, and just tweak out. But
yeah,
I mean, I only do stuff because I care, and I'm not like no real clout whore. And I actually, like, never I said it, bro. I ain't in this shit for the fame. I kind of like don't like being on camera taking pictures and whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, but some artists say that. I just think, it definitely changed the scope of how I view things, but it also made me lean into the title a little more. Just the juxtaposition of how I actually feel, and then how that title may make some people feel. So yeah, it changed some of the dialogue, but I didn't really like lean into the whole fatherhood aspect of it for this project, because I just wasn't there. I'm not even deep in it, you know what I'm saying? My toes not even really wet.
Yeah.
Niggas I grew up with got 18-year-olds right now.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Dope.
Sure.
And it's dope you say that, yeah, because you're right. Everybody does want you to jump off the porch and battle somebody, or everybody. I see mad tweets all the time of like, yo, JID, or watch so-and-so in the battle, like JID needs to battle so-and-so.
Now that it's the cool thing to do, it's very unattractive.
That's a bar too.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, now that it is what it is, I'm like, all right, it's not that attractive to me. Unless it's real. That's the only thing that matters. If it's real, I'm not doing it for like somebody you like really have to hate me, or I really have to hate you type shit. It can't be like just we're doing this because that's what everybody doing. It's like, no, just send a record. Like, I'm not mad at you. Like, let's just rap.
Yeah.
You know, but if it's real, then it's real. I would appreciate that more. For
Yeah.
somebody to actually say, I fucking hate you. And it's a mutual thing. Opposed to just like, we saying we sharpening our swords. I'm not fucking doing that. Just send a record.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll see. But yeah, it's just a different perspective of that. And then I'm just being a father. Like, I don't have time for like certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things I can't deal with. I won't let my son, I wouldn't want him to deal with. And just life shit, bro. Like, I'm not chasing anything. I am chasing something, but I'm not chasing something that's not for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what are you chasing then?
Asses and seats. I can't wait to tour. You can tell I'm so ready to tour. I spit my bad.
Yeah, you good.
I'm so ready to tour, bro.
People are obviously fiending for the Metro tape. What can you say about that? What update can you give?
Let me see the Metro answer phone call right now.
Shit.
I'm
Let's see.
playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, call right now.
Yeah. It's I don't want to give no false hopes, but if the stars align, if this all work out, it could be the next one, hopefully.
Okay.
But the music is already there, bro. I be playing like at the Dollar and Dream shows. I be playing like a couple records.
Right.
They be losing their mind because the quality of the music that we worked on in this time period we've been working on is really good. We just gotta lock in and really like finish it. So I don't have no dates, no nothing for you. But if everything works out fine, that would be it would be the next one if we could.
So in terms of sound, where does it fall between what you just made and the futuristic summer that Metro just dropped, which is obviously like 2010s, 2000s, throwback Atlanta?
I never heard no the stuff that me and Metro working on, bro. I ain't heard no beats like that. It's like Metro chopping samples the craziest type of way on some almost like Alchemist vibes.
Oh, shit.
And then it's like hard hitting shit. It's a bunch of different sounds he's working on, and I'm sure things gonna change to have so we could pinpoint, you know what I'm saying, the overall theme of it. But if everything work out, it'll be like the next one. But I don't want to put no like definites or give you like, I don't want to misspeak. Yeah.
Godson, I fuck with heavy. You mentioned on the track, Cole got a little moment where he's like, I heard the fall off and that shit is banging. And Cole's like, yeah, that shit coming soon too.
Yeah.
Love that little moment.
Yeah.
With the fall off approaching, right? And if Cole retires, do you feel any pressure, or is there like some type of passing of the torch? I don't know, like how do you see that if Cole retires? Like, what is next?
I don't know if him retiring affects me at all. I never even consider like, oh, he's gonna pass me. I'm just waiting for you to say no succession shit. Like I'm rapping, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm rapping, and all the hoopers know who the real hoopers are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to. It's enough crowns for everybody, gang. But I'm going to get mine regardless of what bruh do, what anybody else do. I'm literally just got to go. Nigga, I want to perform in huge venues and drop albums, gang. Like, everything else is cool. But that's my name of the game. I've been building that foundation since I started this shit. Just from 100 to 200 to 500 venues to 1,000 to 3,000 to 5. And I'm just trying to keep building. So, I mean, him retiring, enjoy it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, gang. You know what I'm saying? But that's not, like, dictating my journey. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it'll be like, it'll be the same. I'm just keep going until I feel like I got these stories off.
My brother, I'm so happy we finally able to do this, man.
Shit great, bro.
Feels like a motherfucking classic. Like this project.
Hey, stay out of it.
God Does Like Ugly out now. That's all for me for Complex. I'm Jordan Rose. Peace. My dog, man.
Yeah.
Shitting me?
Come on, man.
Shitting me?